It gets pretty cold out there on the ice, doesn't it? Hey, thanks to the Minnesota Wild for coming through in double overtime to give us a positive night. That's right. We go 3-2 on the night. Now, we can't hit a damn NBA side, so that's fine. The good news, though, is that we crush our MLB player prop. We crush the Tyrese Maxey over 2.5 threes prop. And it's nice to see a road team, double OT come through. It's nice to have you come through here on the 5 and 5. Woo, frozen tundra and all that. We got one on a hockey play. Don't worry. It's going to be our last play before we get out of here. One more baseball play as well. But we have 3 NBA games to get to. Let's dive in. 5 bets in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Celtics. What are you going to do with this ridiculous spread here? You can't take Atlanta. You might as well just take Atlanta to win at this point, really. I think the total is pretty sharp as well. Let me dive in and see what I can get for team props. Because just be thinking, all right, the total, a lot of people say, oh, well, I think the total is pretty sharp, so I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, that's fine. But how you get to that total is a little different. So 109.5 for Atlanta versus 120.5 for Boston. So I'm simply going to go under 120.5. There is no real need for Boston to put their foot on the gas. In fact, I'll use what happened with the Sixers and Nets as a prime example. Expect a game more like that. I would be shocked if the Celtics got north of 112 at this point. I don't care about averages or anything else. I'm looking at this matchup in this particular case with, of course, them already being up 1-0 in the series. A little different here for Cleveland, is it not? Cavs are laying 6 at home right now, and that total sits at 214. They did not want to run. Donovan Mitchell forced into a 30-shot night where he was able to muster just over 30 points, 16 threes, where he was just able to knock down 6. I think the Knicks cover the spread, but I'm way more interested in going over this total of 214. New York is pushing. New York is shooting. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, you have 3-point attempts. You also now have Cleveland kind of forced to pace and get up, and that I don't think it's a comfortable one that they want to roll with, but they were taken over by the Knicks from a pacing standpoint. I don't see them clamping down. Even if Cleveland wins, it's more of a survival in a faster paced game. All right, what are you going to do here? Are you really going to take the Clippers again? Phoenix is laying 8.5. The Clippers are once again down Paul George. Kawhi Leonard showing why his brilliance shines. Are you really going to take the Clippers again? Well, yeah, I'm going to take the Clippers at least to cover an 8.5-point spread. This is my favorite NBA play of the night. No halves, no quarters, no craziness. Just a straight-up play where the LA Clippers cover a spread north of 7. The Suns are not who we believe them to be yet. They haven't arrived. They've been thrown together, pieced together, and it's not as easy unless you have an already well-oiled machine like the Warriors to accept Kevin Durant and say, okay, well, now we're going to win the whole damn thing. Clippers are sneaky, man. Absolutely sneaky, and I love them here at plus 8.5. All right, I mentioned we've got baseball. We got baseball. I'm going to do the same exact thing that we did yesterday and go back to targeting a guy who owns the individual matchup. And realistically right now, I don't know if you'll find a better matchup between Alex Bregman and Chris Bassett with it going towards Bregman. 20 plate appearances, 19 at-bats, 7 hits. Bregman has been able to figure out Chris Bassett no matter when that day is or game is or anything else that comes with it. If it's Bregman against Bassett, I want Bregman all day. I will go over 1.5 total bases here for Alex Bregman, knowing the history that he's had that has just been outstanding. Recent history on top of that, outstanding against Bassett. Doesn't mean the game ends or goes in a different way. It just means like we did last night with Marcus Semien. We'll do the same here with Alex Bregman and target that. All right, last play of the game. I don't know what you think. This is not the old Avalanche team of days prior. This is not a parlay either. It's not meant to be a parlay. If I was running a 5-leg parlay, then I'd throw the Kraken on the puck line. We have a parlay of the day. That's already out. I'm just taking Seattle here. I actually like Seattle to win outright, and this is not for any theater or anything along those lines. This is game one here of a series where Seattle still has a lot of brand new feel to them. And you look at Colorado, who was kind of sleepwalking towards the end. Meanwhile, Seattle comes in where you look at a team that I think was kind of struggling a little bit. Avalanche were down a bunch of guys, and there's this expectation that now they're healthy. Seattle is discounted in this matchup as a 7 seed, but you can look at the goalkeeping. That's a major difference when you get hot. It's going to be fire out there in Colorado on the ice when Seattle wins plus 170. It's your 5 and 5. All right, easy stuff. Once you go ahead to Bet365, click that link below, sign up. New Jersey, Colorado, Virginia, Ohio, 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Put $10 in when you sign up. That's the offer. And then you have to bet $1. Think about the crazy parlay you can build with $1 just to get to, well, $10, $15, $20,000. If it loses, don't worry, you get $200 back. It's not bad to bet $1 on a 9-leg parlay to win $200 no matter what. Super easy stuff. That's why we're here. All right. Now, on your way out, there's your 5 and 5. On your way out, I'll go through that real quick before we get out of here, but want you to jump on the Discord, please. That would be super helpful. You're going to get half off your first week. We had another comeback promo last night on the Sixers. It just continues to go, 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 go. So we want you to be a part of this sucker here. All right? That's why we're going to give you half off your first week. Half off. That's it. Unbelievable stuff. You know, Lindquist is there. Isaiah's there. Ben's there. Under 120.5 team total for the Celtics. Over 214 total for the Knicks. Clippers. Cavs, LA Clippers plus 8.5. Over 1.5 total bags for Alex Bregman. Seattle Kraken. Go ahead. Put a half unit on the Kraken. All right. Put a unit on everything else. Put a half unit if you so dare. I'm going full, but I don't expect you to do that. That could be seen as reckless, and maybe you just know me. Let's change that. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, please.